All right, great job, Boosted. Last week's team sheet winner. Excellent job, gentlemen. Hey, riders' parents, listen up for today's riders' meeting. All right. Moto 1. Looking for you guys. Riders, head on back to stage and we'll get started here shortly. Beautiful Sunday here at the Rock. Happy to have y'all in the house. Shout out to everybody that went out of town yesterday, did a little racing down in Brighton. I know a lot of you are back here today, so I know you're probably tired and would love to be by the pool right now, but we do it all for the kiddos, all for the fam. So shout out to all the rad dads and rad moms. Appreciate everything you do for the fam, guys. Yeah, riders back to staging. We'll get started here in just a minute, y'all. All right, looks like Nelly B's getting them locked and loaded up there. Give us just a second, Nelson.
Gotcha.
I see we got Seth Lawson in the house. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, Seth. All right, let's see what Roger Starbucks got down here in the first straight. Oh, look at that. Perfect spiral, Kai. Perfect spiral. Nice throw, right? Nice throw, nice catch.
Jess Corner, play number 704. You're in the third moto.
What are we?
All right, Moto 1 locked and loaded up there. 7-8 local open. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gates down, and we are rolling out there. 7-8 local open. Bross, St. Vincent, Dempsey, Schultz, and Peaches Mac headed downtown into turn one. Let's see what's going on with a hole shot. Hell, yeah, it's got to be a state plate out there right now. That's got to be the state 2. You know who it is. DJ Schultz on the top spot, looking at two riders. Two riders moving on here as we head down that third straightaway. And it's got to be Dempsey sitting on that 2 spot. Dempsey right there in his hip pocket. Oh, new rider taking over that 2 spot. Here we go. Coming down the back straightaway. St. Vincent charging hard. We're taking 2. Yeah, who's going to get that second spot? 45, 46, 45 is going to get that second spot. Dempsey, Schultz moving on. Well, starting it out right here in Moto 1. Here we go. 7-8 local open out there. Second rack. Lincoln Smith, Mack, and Rogers. Big old lead out there for the Gold Cup 3. That's got to be the Wrath. Layla Rogers on the top spot. Coming down that back straightaway again, taking one more with her. 99 bike, got a good run going here. That's got to be Laser Lincoln on the top spot. Laser Lincoln. Liking that nickname. New nickname for Lincoln Win. Laser Lincoln. Yeah, gates down, Moto 3 out there, 9-10 local open, Corner, Teague, Donnell, Kadia, Abitz, Dawson, and Daxon. All the way here from Iowa, Team Iowa BMX colors in the house. Welcome out, guys. Good to have you. Yeah, coming down that 2 straightaway, it's got to be the 13 bike out there. Levi Teague's got the whole shot going on. Looking at 2 here, top 2 moving on. Right now it's all boosted colors on the top spot. Oh, got a downed rider on that 3rd straightaway. We'll get him checked out. Yeah, they're coming in hot, y'all. Levi Teague, 13 bike, going to cruise on through with a 1, a 2, followed by, it's going to be the 10 bike coming on through, 10 bike. It's got to be Dawson Abitz, Team Iowa colors out there, taking that second qualifying spot. Down riders back up in Rockford. Where are we at out there? Yeah, let's hear for that down rider. Tough spill there on the... Third straightable, we'll get him checked out as always. Shout out to our Rockford BMX Track crew for keeping us moving out there. Yeah, it's got to be the Nag 6 bike. Fort Knox Reeves coming on through with a low point. Dawson's going to get a 2. Sweet Pea Mac out there with a 3. She's smiling. Looks like Moto 5 getting them locked and loaded up there. 13-14 local open. They got 9 riders showing up today. 8 wide come main event time. Starting the party out here in Moto 5. Got our down rider getting checked out down there. I think they're okay. I want to say that's a 704 Jess Corner out there. Yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate you getting behind these down riders. Jess will be up there second go-around. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, coming in hot. Group 1, 13-14 local open. Reese, Hernandez, Gray, Stewart, and Lane. Yeah, it's got to be that 30 bike, 39 bike out there with a whole shot. It's got to be LC Gray around that tower turn we go. Rocket Ray diving low out there with Beard in turn 2. Well, it's not Beard out there. That's Lane. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Again, top 2 moving on. Gray leading the charge. Battle's going to be for that 2 spot. 23 bike and the 7. Oh, Rocket Ray getting things done out there. Stewart taking that second spot out of Moto 5. Moto 6 out there, Takanaga, Perrin, Bale, and Nayland. It's got to be Big So. Gold Cup 2 out there in the top spot. Fly Zone representing. Yeah, we're taking one more with him. I think that's Perrin out there in the 2 spot. See if she can hold on to that second qualifying spot. So we bring it on down that back straightaway. The Gold Cup 2 in there with 1 and 2, followed by, 87 bike, giving it a charge. 87 bike, 27 bike. Logan Bale coming on through. Logan Bale take the second of 2 out there. Nice hustle down that back straightaway. 15-16 local open. Early Takanaga and Wettendorf. Wettendorf going to cruise on through in the Nag 10. Takanaga takes a 2 and Early a 3 out there on a Moto 7. 8 on the track right now. 9-10 girls cruiser. Bale, Rogers, and Henderson. Yeah, it's got to be the 11 bike. Lauren Bale out there rounding that 2 turn. Heading down the 3 straightaway. Bale on the top spot. Oh, we're bar to bar for 2 and 3 out there. See what's going on in the back stretch here with 2 and 3. The Miracle Girl on that 2 spot. Oh, no, that's Henderson out there. Cupcake on the 2 spot. Cupcake going for it all. Here we go. 3 bike. Charging hard. Takes the low point. Cupcake Henderson gets it on the back straightaway. Wow. It's got to be Bale taking the 2. Rogers the 3 out there. Nice hustle. One-way style out there. 17-20. Moto 9. Baron Sion. Russell Whidbey. Pearson Gifford. Coming back this way. 2 bike on the top spot. Yeah, Spokes bringing it on through with a 3. That's got to be Remy Gifford moving on. Out of Moto 9. 10 out there. Track Champ 9. Oh, that's the National 9 out there. We got Danger Deacon Reeves in the house today. East Moline colors on the top spot. Powers FX Speed Co. representing out there on the low point. Coming on that back straightaway. Yeah, I don't think you're catching Danger Deacon out here. He's going to bring it on through for the low point. Got to be the 5 bike out there. Prashauer taking the 2. And I got Austin and Colton out here. Welcome down, guys. 12 cruiser. Williams, Reeves, Schirkenbach, Hertel, Moto 11. Coming on that back straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be Nag colors out there. The Nag 6 taking that 1 and only out of Moto 11. 12 on the track right now. Oh, yeah, look out. 17-20 cruiser. Andrews, Kujas, Moore, Bungie, and the Mini Mangler. Bungie out there trying to reel in the Mangler. Here we go, coming on that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, Bungie charging hard. Yeah, get him. Andrews. Senior moving on with Bungie out of Moto 12. 46.50 out there, 13. Miller, Bertram Jr., Peterson, Barnes, and Mock. Yeah, we got Madtown BMX representing out there. 8 bike on the top side of this one. Madtown making some great progress at their track up there. They're posting a lot of update videos, so keep an eye out for that. 23 bike coming on through. Anthony Miller taking that second spot. Sprocket Kings colors out of Moto 13. 14 out there, 5660 cruiser. Whitbeck, Pulaski, and Wright. Around that 2 turn we go. It's going to be Stephen Wright out there in the top spot. Yeah, Wright running the show here with Pulaski in the 2 and Whitbeck on the 3. I think that's how we're going to end up here in Moto 14. 500 novice getting locked and loaded up there. Wright coming on through. Wright, Pulaski, Whitbeck. 500 novice, Moto 15 out there. Rabenak, Crocker, Vians, Anderson, Butler, and Piper Bross in the house today. No, yeah, headed down that first straightaway. That's got to be, well, Carson Crocker, 132 with a whole shot out there. Crocker coming down that 2 straightaway. This guy got the second place, I believe, in the Gold Cup race yesterday. Nice job out there. We had a downed rider on the first straightaway. Getting the downed riders back up. Rockford, you can do a lot better than that. Let's make some noise for him out there. Look at this. Right back to the drop. Piper Bross. Eye of the tiger out there. It's a little bitty tiger, but it's still the eye of the tiger. Yeah, she's moving forward. Look at this battle on the back straightaway. 132 coming on through. Yeah, with a 29. It's got to be Vians and Crocker. How about Piper Bross out there coming down that 2 straightaway? Man, she bounced. She's smiling that whole time. I don't know how. If that was me, I'd still be laying out there crying right now. What a champ. Nice job, Piper. Yeah, gates down. 6 novice out there. Nelson, Hayward, Herrera, Scaduto, St. Vincent. 3 wide down the Rockford drop here, charging hard into that first turn. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on here. 6 novice, 10 riders showing up today, y'all. We're going to be 8 wide come 6 novice main event time. 446 out there. No, 166 out there with a whole shot. Yeah, that's got to be Jam Bam Nelson. Hey, how about Scaduto out here battling for 2? Coming on that 3 straightaway again. We got room for 2. Oh, rider gets a little sideways. We'll get them checked out. Right now, it's all Jam Bam. Look at Scaduto out there on the 2 spot. Well, let's see what happens on that back straightaway, trying to hold on to it. 166 bike. Jam Bam Nelson in there with the 37 bike. Scaduto giving it 110 out there. Nice job, Halloway Scaduto. Wow, good hustle. 6 novice, second rack on the track. St. Clair, Campton, Strissel, Whitlow, and Faherty. Yeah, it's got to be Lyndon Strissel out there. 239 bike on the top spot. Look at this one. Another good battle going on here in 6 novice, second rack. Headed down that back stretch, bar to bar for the second qualifying spot. Third place rider trying to move up to first. 239 and the 153 moving on. Strissel and Campton. Wow, good battle out there. 7 novice on the track right now. Turner, Jr., Green, Russell, Rongeri, Noble, Hillier, Green, Woodard, and Fisher. Single file action down that 3rd straightaway. I got Midwest Militia colors out there. I think it's Rua Fisher on the top spot. 197 bike. We got 3 riders moving out of this first go-round here. And how about that 2 spot? Brand new rider on the BMX Racing League jersey. Getting airborne. 245. Joshua Hillier. Room for one more. Oh, who's got the hustle? The 297's got the hustle. It's got to be Parker, Russell, Rongeri. Nice work out there. 8 novice on the track right now. Hey, we're looking for Jess Corner. Jess Corner, your moto's next. We need you up in the gate. Jess Corner, need you up in the gate. Hey, Lee King Rabenak on the track right now. Oh, another good battle brewing up here down the back straightaway. Oh, King's got company. The 823 charging hard. 623, Kavari Lee out there taking the low point. Man. Mark Melton highlight film. Everybody's been watching Mark pedal from the line on the tabletop all the way past the finish line, and that's what happens when you do it right there. Nice job, Kavari Lee. All right, checking out that rider we're missing up there. We'll give it a second here because we got a novice rider. Oh, it's his first race today. So this is Jess Corner. Hey, Rock, for that crash we had earlier in Open, yeah, that was a first-time rider out here, first race ever. And that's who's coming up to the gate right now. So we're going to wait till Jess gets up there. We're going to get a little support going here. Let's make some noise for Jess Corner up there, Rockford. First race ever out here today. We're learning the ropes. We're figuring it out. Yeah, nice job, Jess. I'll give you a second to get situated there. Yeah, gates down, Moto 20 out there right now. 10 novice, love it, Roby, Herrera, Kiltz. And first time out here for Jess Corner. Oh, bumping bars down that first straightaway. Here we go, moving downtown into Bermzilla. That's got to be Malaya Kiltz with a hole shot. Coming on that 2 straightaway, 124 bike on the 2 spot. Bam, bam, Roby. Oh, 704 riding that high line. Yeah, look at this one. Bar to bar on that 3rd straightaway. And Corner's got a good run going here, man, on that 3rd straightaway. We'll see what happens. Oh, rider lost a pedal. Corner going around. Corner's looking at a transfer spot here. Oh, coming on that back straightaway. Here comes Corner. Charging hard. Corner's going for it all. 704 on the 124. Wow, Rockford, first time ever out there. Look at that hustle. Woo! Nice. Man, now somebody go introduce Jess Corner to the Rockford BMX chicken wrap. Okay? That's the next best part of the day right there. 13 novice coming on through the 86 bike. Jackson Hayward taking that one and only out of Moto 21. 22 out there, 16 novice. Chesser, Velarde, Early, and Soderstrom. Big lead out here in that back straightaway coming back to this stripe. It's got to be the 183, 163. It's got to be Max Early cruising on through with that one and only qualifying spot at a 22. 23 out there, 26-35 novice. Burkett, Rabinikova, Rundle, Kiltz, and Newton. It's going to take me slightly more time to pronounce Rabinikova every time around the track today, so apologize for that. It's going to do a little rendering. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Top 2 moving on. Let's see what we got here. The 213 and the 679. 213 and the 679 moving on. And yeah, is it Andrea Rabinikova? First race ever out there, guys, for the 7-Eleven. That's a first-time mom on the track racing. How about that? Nice lap out there. Andrea Rabinikova. 3640 novice, Whidbey, Dirth Horwich, Warmouth, Burke, and Beard. 287 Mike and the 235. Good battle out there. Dirth Horwich and Justin Burke moving on out of 24. 25, 4650 novice, Soderstrom, Fox, and Olchevsky. It's got to be Dirty Dan out there on the 199 bike. Yeah, coming on that 2 straightaway. Giving Dirty Dan a run for his money out there. We're bar to bar coming on that 3 straightaway, y'all. Well, here we go. You know how it is. It's not over till the stripe here. Bar to bar coming back this way. I see a blue jersey with a hustle, 622. Eric Soderstrom taking the low point out there. Man, we got some races going on out here today. Okay, 6 inner out there. Smith, Newton, and Mack heading down that 3 straightaway. A big old lead rider on the back straightaway right now. Coming on back to the stripe, 161. That's Bryson Smith out there with a low point. It's got to be the 117. Nitro Newton out there with a 2. Peaches Mack taking a 3. 7 inner. Lincoln, Tingham, Nayland, Bross, Mack. Yeah, all bunched up here. Laser Lincoln on the top spot right now. This guy. It doesn't get any better than that with a nickname. Laser Lincoln, man. State 4 coming on through with a laser. That's got to be the dude, Connor Mack. Laser and the dude. Laser and the dude. 8 inner out there. 28 Lance, St. Vincent, Whitlow, Newton, and Salinger. Yeah, good battle going on up front here. We're taking 2. That's got to be St. Vincent with the hustle, a 46 bike. Kegel's Bike Shop representing. He's going to bring it on through for the 1-2 with the 162, John Salinger. Man, 8 inner. It's going to be 8 wide in the main events today. 9 riders showing up. Dempsey, Hernandez, Schirkenbach, Patrick the third. Oh, little bump, little run here in turn 2. Dempsey out front right now. Dempsey, 45 bike. Again, taking 2. Word on the streets. Somebody out here in this moto is looking at 19 wins today, Rockford. Whoa, look at that move in turn 3. Man, State 3, the Rage out there says, I got something to say about that today. The Rage cruising on through with Dempsey. Man, setting that one up for the main events. 9-inner out there right now, Moto 30. Campton, Abitz, Moore, Tubbs, Simmons. Meow Meow on the move. Taking 2 out there. Meow Meow on that 3rd spot, trying to put something together. You got Twisted Colors out there trying to hold on to that 2nd qualifying spot. So we bring it on back to the stripe here. And that's got to be the 16 and the 121 moving on. That's got to be Abitz and Duncan Doodle Campton. 31 out there, 10-inner. Barnes, Cadilla, Bale, Zimmerman, Henderson. Again, 2 more riders moving on to that main event here as we head out of that final turn. Yeah, I think that's Peyton Cadilla out there in the top spot, 105 bike. Cadilla with the hustle coming back this way. 3 bike taking the 2. That's the Star out of Moto 31. 32 out there, 13-inner. It's got to be Reese, Max, Wayne, and Rob. Brianna Robb in the house, the Nag 11. Doesn't lose many laps out here, the Nag 11. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Brianna Robb. Got some company coming here, but she's going to hold on to that one and only qualifying spot on Moto 32. 33 out there, 14-inner. Bale, Scuduto, Nelson, Zimmerman. Yeah, how about Zimmerman? Top spot. More Kegel's Bike Shop colors representing. Yeah, it's got to be Zimmerman right now. Taking 1. We're looking at 1 here. And it's looking like Zimmerman. He's got company coming here. Across the line we go. And to the stripe, Zimmerman. Taking that one and only out of Moto 33. Oh, no! Oh, Lawson's down. Lost a pedal. Oh, no, it's a 17-20-inner. Fennessy, Russell, Roby, and Lawson. Lawson had a great lap going. Guys, this is Seth Lawson's first race back. How about we make a little noise? Let's get him back up and moving. Man. That is a lifer out there, guys. Seth Lawson, OG on the track. Hey, while we're at it, guys, the last time I saw Seth Lawson on this track, he was about 150 pounds heavier. So listen, Seth, you had a lot less momentum to carry through that straightaway, man. So we're figuring that out here, all right? So shout out to this guy right here, man. Seth, you look fantastic, my brother. Second go-rounds. He'll be back up there. 26, 35-inner out there. Nelson, Albright, Lance, Vyans, Arrington. Yeah, headed on that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 127 bike out there. Christian Albright, top spot right now. Can you imagine having a 160-pound backpack on and then just taking it off and trying to ride? Man, it's going to take a minute to get used to that. Yeah, it's got to be the 127 bike coming on through with a 273 out there. Kyle Arrington. 36, 40-inner, 36 out there. Hayward, Harold, and Moore. Coming on that 2 straightaway, 128 bike. It's got to be Charles Moore on the top spot. Yeah, it's got to be Kegel's Bike Shots out there. The Big Rip on the 2, trying to reel him in down that 3rd straightaway. He's got company out there. That's Danny Hayward on the top spot. Hayward coming back this way. He'll get the low point out there. Moore's going to get a 2. And the Big Rip taking the 3 out there. Troy, what's going on? Troy's back here fishing between motos. He's fishing. He's fishing with dynamite back there. Look at it, guys. If you're looking for a T-shirt, Troy's doing delivery service out here. Just call it in, man. Back straightaway needs a new shirt. Get a little sweaty in the pits. Troy will hand deliver one to you back there. 24 and the 87 moving on. You want to know who's got the real hustle out here? Troy Schley. Yeah. You need the sleeves ripped off? He's got the scissors down there. He's got a sharpening stone underneath the table there. He's getting them dialed in for you. Take the sleeves right off. Clean off. 56 and over, intermediate, Mayfield, Bloom, Wright, and Pulaski. A little bump, little run up front right now. Mayfield and Wright got a good battle going on. 1 and 2 here. as we cross the line and bring it back to the stripe. Ooh, Mayfield. Yeah, keeping it smooth. He's going to move on through for the one and only qualifying spot out of 38. 9 girls expert out there, Rogers, Henderson, Donnell, and the Wrath. Yeah, that's got to be the Wrath out there right now in the top spot. In and out of that final turn as we head back this way. We're taking one rider moving on here. Was that Talia Donnell 4-bike coming on through? Donnell's going to get it done out there on the 4-bike out of 39. 40 on the track right now, 15-16 girls expert, Para McMillan, Gifford, Barron Scion coming down that third straightaway. Yeah, that's got to be Paramount there on the bubble in the 2 spot. But we're taking one rider moving on here. That's got to be the 6-bike, Grace McMillan, taking that one and only out of Moto 40. 41 out there, 17-20, women's experts, Scaduto, Manahano, Meekum, and Pearson. It's got to be Meekum out front right now, factory 09 colors as we head down that third straight. And Meekum's got it going on. Big lead coming on that back straightaway again, looking at one rider moving on. So you bring it on back. It's got to be Meekum on the top spot. 42 out there, 8 expert, Schultz, Reeves, and Frischauer. It's got to be the 40 bike going upstairs, left and right, the national 40 at that. That's got to be Danger Deacon one more time. This guy always shows up with the speed out there. Power Effects Speed Co. East Moline representing, coming on that back straightaway, Danger Deacon. Yeah, he's going to move on through with a low point. State 2 out there taking the 2, and Frischauer with a 3 out of Moto 42. Look at this, Troy Schley back there with another delivery order, guys. Delivery merchandise. Nobody does it like Troy Schley. He'll even bring you some cheese curds. I don't know where he made them, but he'll bring them. Yeah, order a new T-shirt. Troy will bring you some cheese curds, free of charge, right along with you there. They might have a little seaweed on them, but no questions, no questions. 11 expert out there, 44, Hayward, Wick, Schirkenbach, Williams, Hertel. Hey, how about the Z-Man, Zayden Williams out here, y'all? You want to talk about Rockford BMX League? There's a rider that he was just novice last year. This guy's all the way up, and look at this, 11 expert, moving out, first go-round in the top spot. Wow. Guys, we get started this Tuesday night for our second BMX Racing League session out here. Tuesday night from 6 to 8 is session number 1, okay? So if you want to sign up, there's still time to sign up today. Head down to registration and get registered. 12 expert coming on through. Ooh, the 6-bike. It's got to be Brookeneer in there with a low point. Williams with a 2 and Dawson with a 3. You look at this battle going on up front right here in 13 expert lane. Nayland, Henderson, Stewart, Hernandez. Rocket Ray on the top side. Nayland on the inside. Nayland out front right now. Rocket Ray going to try to get him back down that back straightaway. Oh, look at this one. Rocket Ray on the move. 7-bike coming on through. Stewart, Nayland 1 and 2. $14 expert out there, 47. Bungie, Larson, Gray, Takanaga. Big So. Gold Cup 2 out front right now. That's what we're looking at. There's one rider moving on. Big So. Going to get it done out there, 47 bike. Troy got a line of people down there, concessions, asking about free cheese curds. So I don't know what you want to tell them, but you better find some cheese curds down there. Guys, Red Roof Building down there, Rockford BMX merchandise. All the proceeds go back to the track. No one is making any money down there. We're putting all the money back into the track. So you're looking for a way to support your local BMX track, guys, just head on down there and grab a T-shirt from Troy. He's going to have some more stuff here as we get closer to the National. He's going to be all stocked up with some goodies in there. I heard some coffee mugs. I heard some water bottles. I heard some flip-flops down there. Used, but they'll still be down there. 17-20. Gold Cup 3 and the 4 slid on in there, I believe. Yeah, Chase Dahl moving on with Takanaga. Wow. 26-35 expert, Hathcock, Fortner, Zimmerman, Scheider, Scaduto, and Swinbank. It's got to be Kegel's Bike Shop colors out front right now. It's got to be Nathan Hathcock. Oh, happy anniversary today. Coming on back this way, the NAG 18, Zachary Fortner taking that second one out there in Moto 50. 51, 4650 expert, Rundle, Street, Foster, Elder. It's got to be Foster rounding that two-turn. Yeah, Foster up front right now. More Kegel's Bike Shop colors representing. Taking one. And it's looking like this guy right here, unless Mac Daddy Matty's got some rockets strapped to his knee pads. Foster taking that one and only out there out of Moto 51.
Hey, Jared, can you grab me the 465 with Aiden Arrington up here on game?
Hey, we need Aiden Arrington up there on the gate. Aiden Arrington needs you on the gate, buddy. All right. Got our balance bike riders getting dialed in up there. Nellie B's getting them sorted out in the gate. Should have Owen Foster, Elowen Dirth Horowitz, Aiden Arrington, Sawyer St. Clair.
We got Alan Horwich, the Smiley Coyote, back up here.
Oh, the return of the Smiley Coyote. Good to have the Smiley Coyote back out here. Contagious. Yeah, gate comes crashing down, and we are rolling out there. And we're looking at Elowen Dirth Horowitz, Aiden Arrington, Sawyer St. Clair headed downtown with a paddle battle going on down there. Again, the Smiley E Coyote out there. I got to say it right, the Smiley E Coyote. Look at that, cutting cones down there. No problemo. Bar to bar on that two straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be the 385 out front right now. The 465 on the two spot. So we round that two turn. It's got to be the 442 out there. Sawyer St. Clair. Hey, we should have Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners, Max Wynn, Luca Monahano coming up right behind them. Well, guys, Midwest Nationals are right around the corner. Got a big, long post on the Facebook page regarding all things Midwest Nationals. Tracks looking dialed. And Jake will have it even more dialed by the time June comes. So if you see Jake today, stop him and tell him thanks for all the work he's been putting in this summer out here. Track is looking dialed for the National. It'll be even better. 385 coming on through. Elowen Dirth Horowitz, Aiden Arrington, Sawyer St. Clair. Nice job out there first go rounds. And again, we got Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners, Max Wynn, Luca Monahano. All right, gates down. Strider Riders on the track right now. Ooh, we got a paddle battle brewing up right here, right now. Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners, Max Wynn, Luca Monahano. And who we missing out there? We're missing somebody out there. Yeah, head down into that first turn. Shout out to all the little riders supporting the younger brothers and sisters and the parents out there maxing out the step counters today. Man. Yeah, it's got to be the 339 out there. Luca Monahano on the top side. We got the 422 Jackson Hanners. Yeah, I got the Mohawk helmet coming in there. 579 of Bailey Moore out there on the 3. Around that tower turn we go and headed down the third straightaway. Yeah, buddy. Coming down that 3 straight. Again, Monahano on the top side. He's gone. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with out here in the 5 and under novice class. As soon as he gets on the pedal bike, I got a feeling it's right around the corner. Yeah, Manahano. Good run going for Manahano here as we head down that back straightaway. Yeah, buddy. Manahano coming on through. Nice job out there, Luca. He'll be smiling the whole way, too. He'll be smiling. Yep, he's smiling. Yeah, it's got to be the 422 out there. Jackson Hanner's coming on back. Yeah, buddy. We'll do a smile check for Jackson. He's smiling out there. He's smiling. Good job, Jackson. Nice work, buddy. The 579, Bailey Moore. Guys, we're 3 for 3 in the smiles here for the 4 and 3-year-old balance bike classes. 3 for 3 with the finish line smiles out here. How about the Midwest Militia with the finish line smiles? Yeah? Yeah, we're 3 for 3. We're 6 for 6 out here, guys. You having fun today? What's your favorite part about race day? Yeah? The turns? He loves the turns. You like those turns? He said he likes that last turn because it makes him feel better. I'm telling you guys, anybody can get into this out here, y'all. That's what it's all about right there, having fun, being with the fam, being outdoors. We have the beautiful, beautiful Searles Park out here to have this facility in, and man, we do this every weekend, guys. This Tuesday night, we get started with another BMX Racing League program. 6 to 8, you can sign up today. RockfordBMX.com, or just right down there in registration, y'all. You got some kids in the neighborhood that come out here with your buddies. Bring them out. Get them signed up Tuesday night, guys. Beginners League. You got some buddies you want to bring out here? Tell them to come out Tuesday. Yep, they can sign up, register online, and Coach Mark Melton will be out here ready for another one. Yeah, RockfordBMX.com. Guys, second go-rounds. Going to be ready to go here pretty quick. Second go-rounds. Head on back to staging. I really hope people aren't asking Troy about free cheese curds right now. I set him up for no success on that one. Nelson gets really lonely up there, guys. He gets really lonely really fast. He's looking for some friends up in the gate. Second go-rounds, guys. If you're not up there already, head on up to staging. Second go-rounds, we're ready to race. We got some 8-wide main events to look forward to. Hannah King has a wheelbarrow full of cheese curds. The number one customer down there in the Red Roof building is Hannah King, for sure. Listen, if there were cheese curds right here, I would eat them. I'm not hungry, but I would eat them. All right, guys, second go-rounds. Nelly B's got them locked and loaded. And second go-rounds, here we go. Yeah, gates down. Second go-rounds are rolling out there right now. Should have combined up here with Motos 1 and 2. Should have Bryson Smith, Connor Mack, Saucy Brossy Jr., and Peaches Mack. And that's going to be a boat ride out there, guys. All 4 riders are heading to the mains. And we got to send some love out there to our little buddy Tucker St. Vincent. He had to go take a breather. Wasn't feeling good, so getting him taken care of. So all 4 riders on the track right now heading to the main events, guys. It's got to be Saucy Brossy Jr., Peaches Mack, Bryson Smith, and the dude, Connor Mack. 9-10 local open out there. Moto 3 should have Corner, Donnell, Kadia, and Abitz coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, headed back this way. Somebody lost some pedals down there. We're getting them going back on the go fast. But 3 riders moving on here out of Moto 3. I see Bad Barbie up there in the top spot. Bad Barbie's in there. We got the 105. That's got to be Peyton Kadia moving on, and the 16 bike all moving on. Dex and Abitz out there, Moto 3. Moto 4, 11-12 local open. Total points action here. Reeves, Dawson, Mack. So we had first go around. Fort Knox. This guy isn't losing any laps out here today. Fort Knox moving on through with a low point. Dawson going to get a 2. Sweet Pea Mac out there with a 3 out of Moto 4. 5 on the track right now. 13-14 local open. Reese, Hernandez, and Elaine. I don't know what combined up here. I forgot. With Parham and Nalen out there with them. 5 and 6 combined here for 13-14 local open. Yeah, and out of that final turn, top 4 riders moving on here, guys. Top 4 riders moving on. 23 out there right now coming on through. It's got to be Hernandez. 75, 22, and C bike all moving on. Out of Motos 5 and 6. 7 out there, 15-16 local open. Wettendorf, Takanaga early. Yeah, this is total points action here. Wettendorf got the low point first go around. Wettendorf, Takanaga early 1, 2, 3. Little repeat there in Moto 7. 8 on the track right now, 9-10 girls cruiser. First go around, Cupcake Henderson had the hustle out there first go around. Took away that spot in the back straightaway. She's got it going on here second go around. It's like Lauren Bale out there in the 2 spot. The Miracle Girl on the 3 as we head down that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, you guys see Nathan Hathcock walking around with Star. Tell him happy 1-year anniversary, guys. They've been married a year. That's how Nate gets so fast. He drags that ball and chain around all week, man. Yep, gets out here on race day. You know, look at Star laughing. Yeah, it's got to be 9-10 out, or 17-20 women's cruiser out there. Got Pearson out front. It's got to be Whidbey out there on the 2 spot. Got the glue out there, Ashley Russell. She's getting back to the pedals. Man, where's everybody at for Ashley Russell? She's out there cheering for y'all all afternoon. Yeah, buddy. 10 out there right now. 9 cruiser should have Reeves, Frischauer, Austin, and Colton. Russell's coming on through. Yeah, it's got to be the National 9 out there with a low point. The 5 bike's going to get the 2 and the 31 bike. All the way here from Hodag BMX, guys. Welcome to the Rock. Good to have you out here. The Fresh Hours, Colton and Austin. Speed Metal, Apex, Miller's Welders, Fresh Hour, Precision out here. Good to have you guys. Yeah, 12 cruiser, Williams, Schirkenbach, and Hertel coming back this way. That's got to be the 16 bike. The Viper, Parker Williams, a 417 bike. Schirkenbach will take a 2 out there. Out of Moto 11. 12 on the track right now, 17-20 cruiser. Kuihas, Moore, and the Mini Mangler Andrews out there. I think that's Kuihas on the top spot. Got Andrews right there with him as we head down that back straightaway. That's how it'll go. 12 bike and a 13 moving on. 13 out there, 4650 Cruiser should have Bertram Jr., Candyman Barnes, and Tony Mock. Good battle going on out there. Oh, Bertram Jr. in the inside. Here we go, setting it up for that back straightaway. That's got to be Tony Mock out there, state one on the top spot. Coming down that back straightaway. Ooh, look out. Bertram Jr. going for it all. Bertram Jr. Candyman's got a good run going. Bringing it back to the stripe. Here we go, the drag race, the 2-bike. And the 22 going to get it done out there. Bertram Jr. and Candyman Barnes. Whew. Candyman's got that sugar rush on the back straight, man. That's how he gets it done. 56-60 out there, 14. Wright, Pulaski, and Whitbeck. It's got to be Wright out there on the top spot. Pulaski on the 2. Whitbeck on the 3. Heading down that back straightaway. That's how it'll go here. Moto 14. A little repeat of first go round. Yeah, gates down, 500 novice should have Butler, Anderson, Rabenak, and Piper Bross out there. 4 wide down the Rockford drop, y'all. Here we go. Oh, heading down into that first straightaway. I got an orange mohawk on the move. Look out, look out. Yeah, let's see who's got the whole shot going on here as we round our way out of Bermzilla on the low side. The 358 bike, 258. Yeah, that's a 338. Robert Rabenak out front. Look at this battle going. Piper Bross with the inside move in turn 2. Look out. She's got that crazy look in her eye, but she's smiling the whole time, so it's kind of scary. Yeah, you know? She's got the wide eyes and she's smiling on top of it. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, coming back this way. Robert Rabenak in there. Yeah, that's got to be the orange mohawk coming on through the 310 Bo Butler. And how about Piper Bross smiling the whole way? Piper's headed to the mains. That's intimidation. That's intimidation factor. Harley Quinn, yeah. Just smiling. Candyman on the hustle, man. That was good. That was good action. Jude the dude. Nice job, Jude. Nice job, buddy. I got the 102 coming back this way in a hurry here out of Moto 16. That's Emerson Hayward taking one more with him. The 31 bike. Sunshine St. Vincent. Moving on out of Moto 16. 17 out there, 690. Man, they're going to be 8 wide come main event time. Oh, we're setting up some good mains out here. 7 novice, 18 out there. Turner Jr. Green, Noble, Judah Green, Jet Woodard, top 4 moving on. Yeah, it's got to be the 264 up front right now. Leonardo Green, this guy, one of our most improved riders out here this year. 630 to 624 and the 261, getting it done. Jet, nice job, buddy. Nice job out there. Yeah, popping some wheelies. Yeah, he's having a good time out there. 8 novice, 19 total points action. How about Kavari Lee showing up, taking it away at the finish line, first go-round. Kavari Lee coming on through with another low point out there. King with a 2. 266. Vincent Rabenak with a 3. Another brand new rider out here. 10 novice, Moto 20. Love it. Herrera, Kiltz. Yeah, it's got to be Malaya Kiltz on the top spot. Guys, after second go-rounds, if you could, join me down at the starting hill. We've got a couple certificates to give away out here. Got a brand new intermediate and a brand new expert rider. 68 bike. Malaya Kiltz out there. We got the 334 coming on through. Guys, Rockford BMX jersey out there from Troy down in the T-shirt booth. I'm just saying. They might have added a couple horsepower in that back straightaway. Might have been the carbs from all the cheese curds, but probably the shirt. 13 novice, 21. Decker, Devine, Salinger. Top 2 moving on here. Third place rider. Oh, nice hustle on this back straightaway. The 416 and the 432 moving on. Should have Devine and Dylan Allen Decker out there. Dylan Allen. My middle name's Allen too. Garrett Allen. 16 novice out there. Chesser, Velarde, and Soderstrom. 83 bike coming on through. That's got to be Dylan Chester on the top spot. Battle for the 2. Down to the wire, 621. Axel Soderstrom, another brand new rider. Coach Mark is out there watching, man. I guarantee he's on the live feed right now. He's not here today, but he's on the live feed watching, making sure everybody's pedaling past the finish line. 2635 novice. Rabinikova, Rundle, Newton. Yeah, it's got to be Newton out there in the top spot. 176 bike, Newton coming on back. And, hey, Rockford, how about Andrea Rabinikova, first race ever? She's headed to that main event, y'all. Nice job out there. Yeah, first race ever out here at the Rock. Headed to the show. And it's good to have Brittany Rundle back out here as well. Nice to see you, Britt. 3640 novice, other 24. Whidbey, Warmouth, Beard. It's got to be Whidbey coming on through with a 1 and 2, followed by the 620 bike. It's got to be Michael Beard taking that second qualifying spot. Out of Moto 24, 25 out there, 4650 novice. Soderstrom, Fox, Olszewski. Yeah, heading down that third straightaway. First go-round, Soderstrom got it on the last straight. Fox has got it going on right now. We'll see what happens here. See if he can carry that momentum past the finish line. Here comes the 622. 622. Going to get it done one more time. Soderstrom. Back straight. Hustle. Gets it done at the stripe. Guys, I'm just saying, anybody with a blue jersey on today is taking those transfer spots away right at that finish line. Don't think it's coincidental either. Yeah, 6-enter out there. 26 should have Smith, Newton, and Mack. Yeah, it's got to be the 161 bike coming on through. 161 bike, a Smith. Taking the low point. 117, a Nitro Newton taking the 2. Peaches Mack with a 3 out there out of Moto 26. Yeah, 27. 7-enter out there. Mercedes, how's Team Sheet looking? Looking for another one? Okay, Team Sheet winners last week, y'all. See what happens. Dingham, Nayland, Bross coming on through. Cash Money style in the top spot, followed by... yeah, my man, Saucy Brossy Jr. 8-enter out there, Moto 28 should have Lance Whitlow and Scoot Newton combined up with Moto 29, Hernandez and Patrick III. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway again. Top 4 riders here moving on, top 4. Let's see what we got here, the State 4 on the top spot. That's got to be Lance coming on through with a 106, 164, and 49. Good try out there, Conrad. Good try, buddy. It's a tough class today. 9-enter out there. Should have more Tubbs and Simmons. Oh, Meow Meow on the top spot. Renly out there. Oh, Renly's going to have his hands full on that back straightaway. We're bar to bar. Bar to bar for that second qualifying spot. Meow Meow coming on through with a 95 bike. Oh, good try out there, Renly. First intermediate race, guys, and he was doing pretty darn good out there for your first intermediate race. Got something to work on through the week. That's what it's all about out there. 10-enter, 31. Barnes, Bale, Zimmerman. It's got to be Zimmerman coming on through. 33 bike of Zimmerman, followed by the 12 bike, Lauren and Bale. Moving on out of 31. 32 out there, 13-enter. Pack, Reese, and Swain. Yeah, coming on that third straightaway, that's got to be, I think that's Rocco Reese, 90 bike in the top spot, coming on that back straightaway. Rocco Reese coming on through with a 21 bike. Sassy Pants Swain taking that second qualifying spot. As always, no autographs until she crosses the line. Please, no autographs. 14-enter, 33 out there, Bale, Scaduto, and Nelson. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. 27 bike out front right now. It's got to be Logan Bale. 22 bike on the 2 spots. It's got to be Avery Nelson out there taking the 2. Oh, man, Seth Lawson took it down that first straight, guys. We get Seth checked out there. It's a 17-20 intermediate. Lawson, Russell, and Fennessy. It's got to be state colors out front right now. Colin Russell coming on back this way. Russell in there with Fennessy on the 2 spot. Man.
Hey guys, if the track is clear, I'm going to keep running. Yeah, we're clear.
All right, gates dropping down here. 26:35 enter. Nelson, Lance, and Vians. Look out, headed downtown into that first turn. Whoa, look out! Squirrely Willie's back there just watching the moves being made. Lance and Nelson battling up there, 1 and 2, coming down that 3 straightaway. Lance Nelson, here comes Squirrely Willie on the 3 spot. We'll see what happens on that back straightaway. I see 2 twisted jerseys out there. Battling for that second qualifying spot. 152 by coming on through. K-Dub Nelson, the State 5 is going to get it done. Lance out there taking that second qualifying spot. Got 36 out there, 36-40 inner. Should have Hayward, Moore, and Harold. Ooh, Buck and Broncos down there in that 3rd straightaway. I think that's Danny Hayward out there in the A-bike. Oh, Hayward's got company to the inside. Oh, no. Hayward recovers. Hayward back on the track. Man, the 120 in the A-bike, holding on to it. Whoo! Pat, I wouldn't want any part of that either, man. So Hayward, he did not advance that position, so he got right back in the mix. Man. Yep. It's 46-50 inner coming on through. The 225 and the 130 are moving on. Arrington and Fennessy moving on here at 37. 38 out there, 56 and over inner. And Bloom, Wright, and Pulaski headed downtown. Right out front right now. Bloom moves into that 2 spot. That's got to be Stephen Wright in the 50 bike. Out front, coming down that 3 straightaway. I'm all right. Right out front. Battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot. We got Pulaski and Bloom. Yeah, Pulaski in that 2 spot. Back straight. Pulaski trying to hold on to that second qualifying spot here as we bring it on down. Yeah, Wright and Pulaski moving on. 9 girls expert out there. 39 should have Rogers Henderson in the Wrath. It's got to be Henderson out front right now. Sunflower Power down that 3rd straightaway. So we head on into the final turn. Sunflower's got it going on here. She's got the Wrath, I believe, with her right there in the Gold Cup 3. So we head down that back straightaway. Sunflower and the Wrath coming on back. Out of 39. 40 out there, 15-16 girls expert. Should have Gifford, Barron, Scion, Parham. It's got to be Lydia Parham on the top spot. Gold Cup. I'm sorry, no, just the C. Out front right now, all bunched up, 1, 2, and 3 here. We got room for 2. Barron Scion trying to hold on to that second qualifying spot. That's how it'll go. Parham, Barron Scion moving on out of Moto 40. 41 out there, 17-20 women's experts, Scaduto, Manahano, and Pearson. 15 bike out front. It's got to be Manahano, top spot. Yeah, Scaduto, Speed Queen out there in the 19 as we head down that 3rd straightaway. Manahano and Scaduto hitting out of that final turn and headed back this way. Top 2 moving on. I think that's how it'll go. Manahano and Scaduto moving on out of 41. 42 out there, 8 expert. Should have first go around. Reeves got the low point. Schultz got a 2, and Frischauer got a 3. Guys, we got East Moline, we got The Hill, we got Hodog BMX in the house in this one. So, as always, y'all, all the families that traveled in from out of town, appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out and spending your Sunday with us here at the Rock. Yeah, looks like first go around. Reeves got the low point. He's going to get it. Look at this guy going upstairs. All kinds of stees on top of it. State 2 with Schultz is going to get a 2 out there, and Frischauer will take a 3 out of Moto 42. 43 out there, 10 expert. Frischauer, Abitz, and Teague. Not a total points race. 2 of these riders are moving on to that main event. Yeah. So we head back this way. The 13 bike in there. Teague with the 10 bike moving on. Yeah, coming back this way. 11 expert. How about the state 2 of the Wild Man? First expert moto. You always says see in the mains. The Menace in there with him. Hertel. Wild Man's going to have no problem with the expert class. No problem at all. 12 expert out there right now. 45. First go around. The Z-Man. Brookeneer got the low point. Yeah, Brookeneer. Got it going on out there on the 6. 36 is moving on with him. That's the Viper, Parker Williams. Dawson will take a 3 out there. At a Moto 45. 46, 13 expert. Lane, Henderson, Hernandez. Around that 2-turn we go. Yeah, it's got to be Henderson out there. Oh, Henderson on the top spot. All bunched up here. 1, 2, and 3. Hawk Lane just waiting for an opportunity back there in the 3 spot. But right now, Hernandez and Henderson coming on through. They're going to get it done on a Moto 46. 47 out there. Ooh, got a good battle going on here in 14 expert with the Jaguar and Hollywood Bungie out there. Gray on the top spot. Around that 2-turn we go. Let's see if Bungie can get it done out there. The style meter is climbing. It's climbing. It's climbing. Turn 3. Oh, here we go. Oh, Larson. Larson takes it down in turn 3. Bungie's going to go around on the top spot, top side, 39, and the 44 of Bungie. Man, you guys got a little noise for Jack Larson out there? Man, max effort out of the Jaguar. He wasn't hitting brakes. Nobody was. 15 expert, 48. Rivera, Dahl, and Suter. Coming down that back straightaway. Looking like the 2 bike out there. Caleb Dahl's going to move it on through with boosted colors on the 13 bike. 15 bike. Cyclone Suter. 49, 17, 20 expert. Should have Arrington, Manahano, and Henderson. Manahano out front right now. 77 bike. Manahano's in there with a 12 bike. That's got to be Coffee Henderson moving on out of 49. 50 out there, 26, 35 expert. Oh, look out. Zimmerman, Scheider, Scaduto, Swinbank. Got to be Swinbank out front right now. Scud Missile back there on the 2 spot. Oh, he's got company. Oh, look out. Scud Missile. Man, he went to swerve down, and there was just somebody there. Yeah, coming on through. Got the 35, the Rock 1, and the 61 all getting it done out there in 50. 46, 50 expert out there. Elder, Rundle, Mac Daddy, Matty. It's got to be Street on the top spot. Elder out there in the 2. Sure is good to see Kim and Brittany Rundle back out at the Rock. Man, this place feels like a lot more like home out here when the Rundles are in the house. Kim, sure is good to have you guys back out here. Kim and Brittany Rundle. All right, that brings us back to our second go-rounds for the Strider crew. Give them some tunes. Hey, Luca Manahano, need him up there? All right, Luca Manahano, somebody's going to have to pry him away from the Kona ice truck. Yeah, guys, after our Strider riders make their way around the track, we are going to get down with some awards today. So I need to see as many people up to the starting hill as possible after their Strider riders here, guys. Join us up there. All right, Gatestown should have Owen Foster, Elwin Dirth Horwich, Sawyer St. Clair, and Aiden Arrington. Yeah, coming down that first straightaway. Looks like a smiley E Coyote out there. Aiden Arrington, Sawyer, St. Clair. Around that first turn we go, as always. I think we got Steezy back here. Steezy with the ribbons. What do we got, Stells? Oh, we got some pretty sweet medals today, guys. I like how we've been changing out that artwork every weekend. Oh, little bump, little run here. And I guess they can't really run. A little bump, little paddle. Again, Ella Windrith Horowitz, Aiden Arrington, Sawyer St. Clair are battling out there right now. As we're heading down that third straightaway, paddle battle style. Gates down, Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners, Luca Monahano, and Max Wynn. We did get Luca pried away from the Kona Ice truck. All right. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. I think that's the 465. Aiden Arrington out there. Look at this battle for 2 and 3. Aiden Arrington coming on through. Nice job, Aiden. Got the 442 out there. It's got to be Sawyer St. Clair on the 2. Battle, paddle. 385 in the 442. I'm calling dead even tie. Too close to call out there. 385, Smiley E. Coyote. Welcome back to the Rock for the Smiley E. Coyote. Nice work out there. Yeah, buddy, got it done. Should have Bailey Moore, Jackson Hanners, Max Wynn, Luca Monahano on the track right now. That's Monahano. Got him pried away from the Kona Ice truck. And he's got it going on out there. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Monahano on the move. As always, great job, all of our Strider riders, guys. If this is something your little guy or gal wants to get into, we've got bikes down there in Kegel's Bike Shop. Real easy. Just get your Strider membership for the summer, and you can compete out here. They don't really compete in the Strider class. They participate. Yeah, 579 coming on through Bailey Moore. Look at this. We got a battle here for 3 and 4. The 422. 422 racing mom down here to the finish line. The 646. That's Max Wynn coming on through. Nice job. As always, all of our Strider riders, great job, guys. All right, if we could we have some company down there at the starting hill? Teams, join us down there at the starting hill. All right, little thin down here at the starting hill. Little thin. Let's get some bodies down here, guys. Come join me down here at the starting hill. Oh, we got to get that unlocked, don't we? Okay. You probably just step over it. It's one of those two. All right, all right. We're still too thin down here, Rockford. Join me down here at the starting hill. Let's get some bodies down here. We got a couple rock stars in the house today. I got a brand new intermediate rider, and I got a brand new girl expert rider, guys. Huge deal out here today at Rockford, so come on down here. Hey, how'd that first expert race go today? Made the mains, dude. You look pretty good to me out there. Looks like it's going to be no problem. Looks like it's going to be a bigger problem for them. You be an expert now. Yeah? All right, come on down, y'all. Come on down to the starting hill. We need some friends down here. Where's the teams at? Teams, get out here. Get out here to the starting hill. Let's get some teams out here, some buddies. I got a couple of riders here that are a pretty big deal in the park today. One of them, newest intermediate rider. The second one, our newest expert rider out here. I need to see Mr. John Salinger, and I need to see Miss Eleanor Peaches Mack. Pretty big deal today, okay? She's ready. She's ready. All right, John Salinger, come on over here, John. All right, we're going to start it out with you right here, buddy. Where's the Fly Zone team at? Where's our Fly Zone crew at? We'll get them over here. Fly Zone, come on over here to the starting hill. We need you. All right, guys. Mr. Salinger out here competing, in my opinion, I watch every single lap on this BMX track every single weekend. And this guy right here has one of the stacked classes out here every single race day. So every time he gets a win out here, man, he's giving it 110%. He's earning every single second out there on that track. So Rockford, I want to make some noise and get extra loud out here for this guy competing and completing his 10th win at the Rock. Rockford BMX. Let's make some noise for Mr. John Salinger. Nice job, buddy. John, we're going to have you stand right on that white line right there, okay? Don't go anywhere. All right. Fly Zone, you guys better get out here. All right, and up next, let me ask you a question real quick before we get into this, okay? How do you have such a sweet nickname like Peaches, but you're so fierce and competitive out there on the track? I don't know either. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll tell you what. It got you the prestigious title of girl expert out here at Rockford BMX, okay? Guys, they call her Peaches Mack. I tell you what, that side of the fence, one of the sweetest cats you'll ever meet out here. This side of the fence, totally different story. Competing and completing her final win to join the girl expert ranks, Rockford. Let's hear it for Eleanor Peaches Mack. Congratulations, Eleanor. Eleanor, come right up here on the white line. Broke Folk, let's get out here. Let's get the team out here. Broke Folk Racing, come on out here. Let's get a picture with you guys and the team, man. I tell you what, that's what it's all about right there. It's all about the teamwork, y'all. Guys, one more time, let's hear for John Salinger and Eleanor Peaches Mack. Great job, riders. And I'm saying right now, we've got two main events today. We're sitting on win number 9 in one of them. We're sitting on win number 19 in the other one. Okay, so be queued up, man. I'll let you guys know when to make noise. But have the pipes warmed up, be queued and ready to go. We might have another new expert here today. Great job, guys. Main event time. We're going to be ready to go here in just a minute. So get those sips in. Grab that final bite of the chicken wrap, Renly. First race today in the intermediate class. You didn't quite get there, but that's okay. You know what? You got something you can work on for next week. Oh, was your second one? Third one, okay. And that's all right. We got something we can work on for next week. That's good. All right, guys. Yeah, quick little break, guys. Get those stretches in. Be ready to go. Main event time coming up next. Today? Guys, again, before we get started on today's main events, quick reminder, this Tuesday night, BMX Racing League, guys, 6 to 8, it's session number 1. So this is a program, of course you all know by now, but some of you new riders might not. A program hand-tailored for brand new riders, the sport of BMX. So, guys, this is a perfect opportunity. All you got to do is register and show up. Bikes are provided, helmets are provided, and this is, again, brand new riders only. So that gets started out here Tuesday night, okay? 6 to 8 this Tuesday. So if you want to sign up, you can do so online, rockfordbmx.com. Yeah, guys, $149 gets you all 5 classes, pizza party, jersey, number plate, and a 1-year USA BMX membership. So you can sign up now, guys. Tuesday night we get started out here. And, of course, Midwest Nationals right around the corner. We've got a big, long post on the page that's got details, all things Midwest Nationals. So all your info can be found there. We're excited to host another year of the Midwest Nationals out here at Rockford BMX. And, yeah, guys, Tuesday night, it's going to be a great time out here. Hope to see Rockford BMX packed up for another session of BMX Racing League.
Have you ever seen, the meme where it's like, I'm Maximus?
We are going to need some trophy card volunteers down here at the finish line. Teams, we need 1 volunteer per team down here at the finish line to hand out some trophy cards. And, yeah, we can't get started with the mains without them, y'all.
You can picture, be out here for a minute.
Guys, trophy cards. Need them down here at the finish line. We got nobody down here for trophy cards. We need one volunteer per team, guys. Can't get started with the mains without any volunteers down here for trophy cards. Who didn't make the mains today? Send them down. Send them down. One volunteer to hand out some trophies as well. Again, we can't get started. All right, Melissa, how many we need? We got one more? We need one more volunteer down here. We need one more volunteer down here and one more for trophies, guys. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who didn't make the mains today? You know, this is the kind of stuff we watch for when we're giving out some T-shirts. Just saying, riders. We actually had a T-shirt ready for somebody that volunteered for trophy cards last weekend, and she didn't show up today. It's okay. We'll still remember. All right, we got some more help down there. How about trophies? We got anybody that can hand out some trophies? All right, looking for one more. Okay, we got it. Rockford, word on the streets. Jake said, we got such a beautiful day out here today. The racing has been so competitive today. We've had so many awesome finishes out here to get to this main event. Everybody's had a show, so we're going to give some shout-outs to some main event motos out here. And I think we're going to start it out first here with Moto 178 Local Open. All right. All right, Rockford, main event time has arrived. Again, we're going to give some shout-outs to some special groups out here that are stacked up 8 wide in the main events. We're going to start it out here with 78 Local Open. Guys, we're going to give the riders some shout-outs. We ask in return, we'll have them give you a little wave. Give them a little wave right on back, and please, no autographs to the finish line. Starting it out first here with Moto 178 Local Open. I got RS Racing Colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois. The Gold Cup 3, Layla the Wrath Rogers. Yeah, next out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, Broke Folk Racing Colors, your state 4, the dude, Connor Mack. Also out of Rockford BMX on your 161 bike, Mr. Bryson Smith. Doing it for the Fly Zone Racing Colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, your 99 Laser Lincoln Win. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, also for the Fly Zone Racing Crew, the 64 bike, they call him Saucy Brossy Jr., Owen Bross. Doing it for the Cult Colors out of Rockford BMX in your 45, AJ Allen Dempsey. And doing it for the hill out of Elgin, Illinois, in your Brat Pack Racing colors, your State 2, Dylan DJ Schultz. And last but not least, out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Broke Folk Racing colors, your State 3, Eleanor Peaches Mack. Yeah, 7-8 local open, locked and loaded, Moto 1. And here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. We're rolling out there in Moto 178 local open. I see DJ Schultz with an early pop down into Bermzilla. Schultz out front right now. Oh, yeah, Schultz has got it going on. It's got to be Rogers out there in the 2 spot. I see a State 4 out there in the 3. That's got to be the dude, Connor Mack. Oh, Laser Lincoln had a good look at it, thought about it. Coming down that 3rd straightaway. Oh, yeah, DJ Schultz on the top side of this one as he moved down into turn 3. Schultz trying to hold on to it. That's got to be Rogers doing a little shopping out there in the 2 spot. Coming back this way to the stripe. Yeah, Brat Pack Racing represent. DJ Schultz taking the win. That's got to be Rogers with a 2. And a State 4, the dude, Connor Mack with a 3. Yeah, Moto 2 out there. Gates down, 9-10 local open. Should have Teague, Donnell, Kadia, Dawson, and Daxon a bits out there. Yeah, and out of that first turn we go. That's got to be Levi Teague out there, 13 bike. On the whole shot, coming down that 3 straightaway. Teague's got it going on here as we head down into that final turn. Yeah, coming back this way. Levi Teague, 12 bike. Boosted colors, bringing it on home on the top spot. He'll take the win out there. The 10 bike's going to take the 2. That's Dawson a bits. Your 4 bike out there going to take a 3. That's Bad Barbie Talia Donnell. 11-12 local open out there. Moto 3 you should have Fort Knox. Knox Reeves out there. No laps lost for this guy. Reeves on the gas and the go fast in the top spot. Look at him going upstairs down that whole 3rd straightaway. Man, this guy's showing up with speed today. Powers FX Speedco colors out there. East Moline representing. He's going to bring it on home for a win out here in your NAG 6 ride. Fort Knox, I like watching you ride, man. 63 by 53. Miles Dawson going to take a 2 out there. And Sweet P Mac with a 3. Oh, guys, 13-14 local open. 8 wide out here in 13-14. Man. Thirteen, 14 local open. We're 8 wide and 13-14. I'm calling this one out right now. We got a heater on deck, y'all. 8 riders showing up wide today come main event time. Let's bring them down one at a time and introduce you to the players here in main moto number 4. Starting it out first out of right here in Rockford, Illinois. Doing it for the Boosted BMX crew. Your 22, Liam Nayland. Yeah, doing it for the Hill Colors on your 27 bike, Mr. Logan Bale. Yeah, to right here in Rockford BMX Colors, your Sprocket Kings ride. Riding the C-Bike today, Miss Lydia Parham. Doing it for the Fly Zone ride in your Gold Cup 2. They call him Big So Takanaga. Yeah, to right here under Rockford. Doing it for the Fly Zone Colors on your 75 bike. They call him the Hawk, Carter Lane. Also out of right here in Rockford on the 23 ride, Armando Cia Hernandez. Also on it right here in Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the boosted BMX crew in your 39, LC Dewan Gray. And last but not least, out of Rockford, Illinois, on your 7 ride, guys, shout out to this dude, was out here for our open house, helping coach all morning long. Doing it for the Factory Mangler Colors, Mr. Rocket Ray, Raymond Stewart. Oh, man, 13-14 local open, 8 wide when this gate comes up. It's going to be a heater, guaranteed. Yeah, Kate comes crashing down. 13-14 local open on the track right now. Big So headed downtown into Bermsville. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. Fly Zone Colors. Big So out there with a whole shot coming down that 2 straightaway. 23 bike out there in the 2 spot. That's Hernandez. Around that tower turn we go. We got Gray out there in the 3. Rocket Ray on the move in the 4. Headed down single file into that 3rd turn. Big So on the move. He's got company right there in the 2 spot. Takanaga leading the charge. Fly Zone representing. He's going to bring it on through for the win. Here comes a 39 bike. 23 got the 2. 39 got the 3. So 22, Liam Nayland takes the 2 out there. Man, good battle. 15-16 local open. Wettendorf, Takanaga, and Early on the track right now. Yeah, coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the Gold Cup 3 out there. Takanaga on the top spot. Yeah. Heading down that back straightaway, big win going here to the Gold Cup 3. Takanaga on the top spot. Wettendorf. Well, Takanaga's going to get the overall 2. Trophy cards, the NAG 10 takes the overall win out there. The Gold Cup 3 took the 2. The 163 got the 3 out there. So how they crossed the line is not how they finished up. Yeah, it's got to be 9-10 girls cruiser out there heading out of that final turn and down the back straightaway. Bale, Rogers, Henderson out there. Looks like Cupcake Henderson's got a couple low points. She's going to get the overall win, guys. So trophy cards. Listen up. 3 bike takes the win. 11 bike takes the 2. 17 bike takes the 3. So how they cross the lines, now how they finish today in the points. Henderson takes the win on the 3 bike, 11 bike, 17 bike. Yeah, Moto 7 coming back this way. 17-20 women's cruiser. Barron, Scion, Whidbey, Pearson, Gifford. 2 bike, Spokes, Barron, Scion taking the win out there. Gifford takes the 2, Pearson the 3. Out of Main Moto 7. Main Moto 8 on the track right now, 9 cruiser. Danger, Deacon Reeves out there. Got Austin and Colton Frischauer out there, 2 and 3. Yeah, we got Maximum Overdrive vibes going on down there in the horse farm. In and out of that final turn, coming back this way. Danger, Deacon Reeves. East Moline colors showing up today. Yeah, he's going to cruise on through for the win out there. Should have Austin Frischauer taking the 2. Colton Frischauer taking a 3. Out of Main Moto 8. Main Moto 9 out there, 12 cruiser. Williams, Reeves, and Schirkenbach around that 2 turn we go. Headed down the 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah. In and out of that final turn. Not a total points race out there, folks. All 3 riders qualified to be here. And that's the NAG 6 out there. Fort Knox didn't lose a lap all afternoon here at the Rock. Williams will take a 2 out there. Schirkenbach a 3 out of Main Moto 9. Oh, look out. Bungie in the inside. Man, Bungie's bringing a little Iowa back to Iowa out there on this one. Andrews, Cuijas, Bungie and the Mini Mangler coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, that's got to be the big Mangler out front right now. Yeah, Bungie out there in the 2 spot. Bungie out there with a 2, 12 bike. Cuijas with a 3, and the 13 of the Mini Mangler with a 4 out there. Main Moto 11, 4650 Cruiser out there. Miller, Bertram Jr., Peterson, and Barnes. It's got to be the 8 bike out front right now. Troy Peterson, top spot. All the way down here from Madtown, Revolution Cycles colors. Yeah, shout out to Madtown. Excited for everything they got going on. Yeah, Peterson coming back this way. 8 bike. He's going to bring it on through for the win here. Looking like the 23 bike. That's Anthony Miller. He'll take a 2 out there. And Candyman Can Barnes take a 3 out of Moto 11. Main Moto 12, 5660 Cruiser. Should have Wright, Pulaski, and Whitbeck. Yeah, it's got to be the 11 bike out there. Stephen Wright on the top spot. Right around that 2-turn we go. Pulaski in the 2 spot. Whitbeck on the 3. So we head down that 3rd straightaway. Total points action here. All 3 riders qualified to be here. Yeah, that's got to be Wright. Top spot, Fly Zone style. He's going to bring it on back for the win. Looks like Pulaski on the 2 is going to get the 2 out there, and Pete Whitbeck will take a 3 out of Main Moto 12. Main Moto 13, 5 and under novice on the track right now. Butler, Vians, Crocker, Rabenak, and Piper Bross. Yeah, headed downtown. I see Midwest Militia colors jumping out front in a hurry. That's got to be Carson Crocker. Oh, no. He lost somebody down there in that first turn, getting them back up and moving. 132 by Carson Crocker on the top spot. Carson Crocker is at max effort out there. Somebody queue up some ice cream for Carson Crocker, man. He is on it right now. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Got Robert Rabenak back up and moving out there. Guys, you got a little more noise for Robert Rabenak. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. He can hear you down there. Yeah, coming on back this way. Yeah, big win here for Carson Crocker, your 132 bike. Midwest Militia colors out there taking the win. 29 bike, Hurricane Josie taking the 2 out there. And the 310, Bo Butler on the podium with a 3. Piper Bross smiling the whole way. Nice job out there. Robert Rabenak, good job, Robert. Way to get back up to the pedals, buddy. Oh, man, 6 novice, guys. We are queued up. 8 wide and 6 novice. How about we introduce you to the players up there? We'll give them a little wave, guys. Give them a little wave back here. And we will get that gate up for some action here in 6 novice. Oh, 8 wide here. Let's start it out. Getting it done at right here in Rockford, Illinois for your 612 bike, Mr. Wyatt Faherty. Rockford, these riders are giving you max effort. Let's give it right on back to them. Also right here out of Rockford, Illinois on the boosted BMX ride, your state number 1, Princess Iris Whitlow. Also out of Rockford, Illinois, your 239 bike, Mr. Lyndon Strissel. Doing it for the Twisted Racing crew out of right here in Rockford, the 153, Drew Campton. Doing it for the Broke Folk Racing Colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, your 31 bike, they call her Sunshine, Sailor St. Vincent. Also here in Rockford, doing it for the Kegels Bike Shop crew on your 37 bike, Miss Holloway Scaduto. Doing it for the Twisted Racing Colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, your 102 Emerson Hayward. And last but not least, out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Cranky Racing crew on your 166 bike. They call him Jam Bam, Jamison Nelson. 6 novice, 8 wide, and here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. 6 novice main event on the track right now. Let's see who's got the whole shot. We're bar to bar headed downtown into Bermzilla. Oh, yeah, I see the 166 out there on the outside, throwing on the blinker. Oh, yeah, that's got to be the 239 bike out there. Lyndon Strissel on the top spot. Yeah, headed down that 3 straightaway. Strissel checking out right now the 166 bike. Jam Bam out there in the 2 spot. Here comes Twisted Colors. Oh, new rider moving into the 2 spot. It's got to be Drew Campton. Rockford. How about the 239, Lyndon Strissel? Oh, he's got company. 239 gets it at the line. 153 taking the 2. 166 taking the 3. Wow, 6 novice out there. Whoo! All right, 261 bike. Demontre Turner Jr., we're missing you in the gate, buddy. This is a novice class, so we're going to wait a second here. 7 novice. Looks like the 261 bike, Demontre Turner Jr. We need you in the gate. Anybody see Demontre Turner Jr., 261 bike? Anybody see him out there? Let us know if you're coming. Let us know. I'm not seeing anything from the birdhouse here, Nelson. Going once. Going twice. All right, 7 novice. Here we go. No, yeah, gates down, 7 novice on the track right now. Moto 15 should have green. Russell, Ron, Jerry, Noble, Hilliard, green, and Fisher out there headed down into that first turn. I see Fisher on the inside. Midwest Militia Colors out there in the top spot. That's Rua Fisher. Coming down that 2 straightaway. Fisher out front right now. It's got to be the 245 out there. Joshua Hilliard on the 2 spot. Right now it's all Rua Fisher out there leading the charge on that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, big rack here in 7 novice, 7 wide in the main events right now. So this one's a big deal. Fisher coming on that back straightaway. That's got to be the 245 of Hilliard on the 2 spot. Single file style they go back this way and cross the stripe. Big win here for Rua Fisher. The 245 taking the podium 2 and the 630. The podium 3, Judah Green. Man, nice lap out there, riders. 8 novice on the track right now, main moto 16. Oh, Rockford, how about Kavari Lee out there? A couple low points. This one's looking like a win here for Kavari Lee. Just graduated session 1 of BMX Racing League, guys. Check it out. Got a win on deck. Yeah, coming on that 3rd straightaway. Also, Vincent Rabinek, another brand new rider out there. Yeah, buddy. Coming out on that 3rd straight to the final turn. Caliana King, going to make her earn it, though. She's right there in the 2 spot. Coming back this way, 623 bike, brand new rider out of League, guys. We get started again with round 2 of League Tuesday night. So hope to see each and every one of you out here that doesn't have a bike out there for Beginners League. 10 novice on the track right now. Main Moto 17 should have Herrera, Corner, Kiltz, and Bam Bam Roby. Last year's 2025 most improved rider out there in the top spot. Yeah, in and out of that final turn. Twisted Racing Colors. Hey, Rockford, along with that credential from last year, this guy's sitting on 9 wins here, Rockford. 124 bike. Coming on through to the stripe. Oh, welcome to the intermediate ranks, Mr. Bam Bam Roby. I watched this guy crash in one afternoon at least 700 times out here. And he came all the way back not only to earn that most improved rider, but welcome to the intermediate ranks, Mr. Bam Bam Roby. Nice work out there. Yeah, 13 novice, 18 Decker, Devine, and Hayward. 86 bike coming on through. That's Jackson Hayward. Yeah, buddy, Hayward in there. Going to take the win, the 416, Jaden Devine with a 2 and the 432. of Dylan Allen Decker with a 3 out of main Moto 18. Main Moto 19, 16 novice, Chesler, Early, Soderstrom. Heading down that third straightaway. Yeah, out of that final turn, I think that's Soderstrom out there. Yeah, it's got to be the 183, 163. Max Early taking a win. 83 bike at Chesler taking a 2. And Soderstrom, brand new rider out there with a 3 out of main Moto 19. Main Moto 20, 26, 35 novice, Newton, Kiltz, Rabinikova, and Burkett. No, got it down right in that first straight. We'll get checked out right now. Got a good battle going on up front here. Oh, yeah, this guy, Kiltz and Burkett battling bar to bar on that back straightaway. Here we go. Cross the line to the stripe, the 213. Woo! Who got it? 213? 213 got it at the line. James Burkett. Yeah, Michael Kiltz. Rockford, we got a little more noise for that first step up down there. Andrea Rabinikova, first race ever out here. First race ever, made it to the mains. Pretty darn good. Yeah, nice job out there, Andrea. Nice job out there. Yeah, we're getting going here with Moto 21, 3640 novice. Gate comes crashing down. 3640 novice out there. Whidbey, Dirth Horowitz, Burke, and Beard. Oh, yeah, shaping up another heater down here as we head down into Bermzilla. See who's got the whole shot down there as we head down the 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 235's got it going on. 287 out there in the 2 spot. Dirth Horowitz, Burke, 1 and 2 headed down that 3rd straightaway. Whidbey on that 3 spot out there. Yeah, right now Chad Dirth Horowitz got a big lead going on out of turn 3. Headed down that back straightaway. Oh, Dirth Horowitz gets to go sideways. New rider takes it over for the win. 287 bike. Justin Burke is going to get the win out there. Dirth Horowitz with a 2. Whidbey with a podium 3 out of main Moto 21. Yeah, main Moto 22 out there. 4650 novice should have Soderstrom, Fox, Olszewski. 622, Eric Soderstrom out there has got a couple low points. And Soderstrom got those 2 low points, first and second go-round, right at the finish line. So good battle with Dirty Dan and Soderstrom out here. Oh, man, Soderstrom is going to get the win out there on the 622 bike. 199 of Fox will take a 2. And Thumper, huh? Thumper Olszewski will take a 3 out there on the 154 bike. Yeah, 6-inner out there. Main Moto 23, Smith, Newton, and Mack. Should have Bryson Smith out there, the 161 bike of Smith. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. Smith out front right now. Checking out, he's got a couple of low points out there. Smith. This will do it for Smith as we bring it on back. Yeah, buddy. How about the 117? Nitro Newton out there, podium 2. Nice job, Nitro. And Eleanor Peaches Mack, first intermediate race out there. Nice job. That'll be first expert race. Yeah. 7-inner out there, 24. Lincoln, Tingham, Bross, and Mack. Yeah, you know who it is. The 99 bike, Laser Lincoln. Coming on through with the Fly Zone crew. He's going to get the win out there. The State 4, the Dude will take the 2. And Saucy Brossy Jr. with a 3 out there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Rockford, 8 intermediate, 8 wide in this one as well. Stacked up out here, a lot of good racing going on. We got another heater on deck. Let's introduce you to the players up here. Started out first in main Moto 25, 8 intermediate out of right here in Rockford, Illinois. The 164 bike, Mr. Mark Patrick III. Give him a little wave up there. Yeah, wave to the crowd. Remind them no autographs till the finish line, please. Up next, getting it done for Antioch Cyclery. All the way from Waukegan BMX, guys. Our friends at Waukegan got a Saturday event going on, the 6-7 Saturday out there next weekend. Go check them out. Doing it on the State 3 bike. They call him the Rage, Gage Schirkenbach. Yeah, right here in Rockford, Illinois. Doing it on the 106 bike, Mr. Aiden Hernandez. Doing it for the Twisted Crew at right here in Rockford, Illinois on your State 4, Mr. Grayson Lance. Doing it for the Kegels Bike Shop crew at right here in Rockford, Illinois, your 46 bike, Tucker St. Vincent. Doing it for the Boosted crew at right here in Rockford, Illinois, your 49 bike, Tyrion Bigfoot Whitlow. Also, right here in Rockford, Illinois, guys, no sponsor for this guy. Always looking for some opportunities out there. The 162 bike, John Salinger. And last but not least, out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, for the Cult crew, your 45, Alan A.J. Dempsey. Guys, before this gate comes down, 8 wide in the mains. One of these riders is sitting on 19 wins. I'm not going to tell you who. Here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. We're headed down the drag race towards the old Bermzilla here at the Rock. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. Yeah, headed downtown. Oh, St. Vincent trying to sneak in there in the 2 spot. That's got to be the state plate out there. The Rage, Gage Schirkenbach. Around that 2 turn we go. St. Vincent out there with a 2 spot. Oh, Salinger. Tried the dive in low. He takes it down. We'll get him checked out. Right now it's all the Rage. Gage Schirkenbach. Yeah, St. Vincent trying to reel him in down that back straightaway. Schirkenbach, St. Vincent 1 and 2. Dempsey on the 3. Coming back this way. The State 3, the Rage. Gage Schirkenbach showing up and bringing home a win for Waukegan. St. Vincent with a 2. Dempsey on the 45 with a 3. Man. Yeah, I won't tell you who. Somebody's got 19 wins next race day out here. I don't want to jinx it. We got John Salinger back up, guys. You make some noise for John down there in the 3rd straightaway. A tough break. He went for it. He went for it, man. Got to respect the effort. He dive bombed it. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't, you know. What'd you do? Well, that'll do it. Yeah, 9 are out there right now. Main Moto 26, Kempton, Abitz, Moore, and Simmons. Heading down that 1st straightaway. We're bar to bar here as we head on into Bermzilla. A Twisted Racing in the outside. Oh, yeah, a little bump, little run there in turn 1. That's got to be the 16 bike out front right now. Daxon, Abitz. CR BMX Team Iowa colors in the house today, all the way down here from Iowa. Yeah, I should say over here from Iowa. Yeah, Bits out front right now. Twisted Colors in the 2 spot. That's Doodle Campton trying to reel him in down that back straightaway. A Bits Campton. Here we go. Bar to bar. Setting it up for the drag race. Cross the line. To the stripe. The 16. Iowa prevails. He's going to get the win out there. Dax and a Bits. Duncan Doodle Campton with a 2 out there. And Meow Meow, I believe, got the 3. Yeah, 10 intermediate main event. Should have Kadia, Bale, Zimmerman, and Henderson heading down that 3rd straightaway into the final turn. That's got to be Peyton Kadia out there. 105 bike. That's another BMX Racing League rider out there. Cruising on through for the big win here at 10 intermediate. Kadia, 3 bike of the Star will get a 2. The 33 bike of Zimmerman with a 3 out there. Main Moto 29. Main Moto 28 out there. Reese Swain and Rob. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Brianna Robb, your NAG 11 bike, heading down that 3 straight. Yeah, Rob on the gas of the Go Fast. Not many laps lost for her out here in the Airborne BMX ride, your NAG 11. All the way up here from Indiana. She's going to get the win. The 90 bike, Rocco Reese will take a 2 out there. The 21 bike, Sassy Pants Swain with a podium 3. 14 inner out there, main moto 29, Bale, Nelson, Zimmerman. That's got to be Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Camden Zimmerman out front right now, coming on that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Zimmerman's got it going on here. Checking out, not a total points race here, guys. All 3 riders qualified to be right here in this 14 inner main event. Big win going to Zimmerman. 27 bike of Logan Bale with a 2 and the 22 bike of Avery Nelson with a 3 out there. Out of main moto 29, main moto 30, 17, 20 inner, Fennessy, Russell, and Roby. That's got to be Russell on the top spot right now, coming on that 3 straightaway. Yeah, Russell out there around that final turn. Russell, state 2 colors, coming on back this way. He'll get the win out there. Roby's going to bring it on through, G4 style with a 2. And Fennessy with a 3. What's up, Con Man? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling out here. 26-35 inner, Nelson Albright, Lance Arrington. I think that's Albright. 127 by Christian Albright in the top spot, heading in out of that final turn. Coming back this way, Albright, lots of speed. He's going to cruise on through for the win. Yeah, got the 273 bike. Kyle Arrington will take a 2, and the State 5 of Jacob Lance with a 3 out there. Main Moto 31. Main Moto 32. 36-40 intermediate out there. Moore and Hayward are all tied up. 3 points each. A bike out front right now. Moore in that 2 spot. The big rip out there. And the 3. Yeah, coming down that 3rd straightaway to the final turn. Oh, Moore trying to get a look at it. Here we go. Head down that back straightaway. Hayward on the A-bike. Moore right there in the 128 for the big win going to Danny Hayward out there. Moore's going to get a 2. And the big rip is going to have a stern talking to from Zach Bungie on that case over the tabletop there. Stern talking to. Bungie's not happy. Look at him pacing. He's pacing after that. I mean, he's just, geez, you're representing and you're casing the table back there. It's a tabletop, dude. It's a tabletop out there. 46-50 inner, 33, Peterson, Fennessy, Arrington, Barnes. It's got to be the 24 bike. Troy Peterson, Madtown representing. He'll get the win. Candyman can. He'll get the 2 out there. 225, the Intimidator. Douglas Arrington with a 3 out of main moto 33. Main moto 34, 56 and over inner out there. Oh, here we go with Mayfield and Wright bar to bar on that 2 straightaway. Mayfield out front right now, right out there in the 2 spot. They're headed down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Wright's going to take it over. Wright moves up into that top spot. Heading down that back straightaway, Wright, Mayfield, Pulaski, 1, 2, 3 as they bring it on back this way to the stripe. Big win, fly zone style, Stephen Wright. Mayfield will get the 2. Pulaski almost had it in the 3. Yeah, eyelash action down there. 9 girls expert, 35, Henderson, Donald, Rogers. Yeah, let's see who's got the whole shot going on. Bad Barbie, 4 bike out front right now. Donald got it going on around that 2 turn we go. And down the 3 straightaway, that's got to be Sunflower, Henderson out there in the 2 spot. The Wrath, Layla Rogers out there on the 3. And this one's not total points action here, folks, so we're setting up a drag race down that back straightaway. Here we go. Bad Barbie in the top spot. Here comes Henderson. Bad Barbie, 4 bike, going to bring it on in for the win. Henderson with a 2. The Wrath and the Gold Cup 3 with a 3. 15-16 girls expert, Perrin McMillan and Baron Scion coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, I think that's Grace McMillan, 6 bike out there. Hill Colors in the top spot. Yeah, she's going to bring it on back this way. McMillan for the win out there. The C bike of Perrin will take a 2, and the 2 bike of Baron Scion, a 3 out of Main Moto 36. Main Moto 37 out there, 17-20 expert, Scaduto, Manahano, Meekum. It's got to be Manahano on the top spot, and Meekum out there in the 2, Scaduto on the 3 as we head down that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, and out of that final turn. Manahano out front right now. Oh, Meekum charging hard. The drag race to the stripe. Meekum shuts it down. Manahano gets the win. Meekum with a 2, Scaduto with a 3. 8 expert, 38 out there. Reeves, Schultz for Shower. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Deacon Danger. Deacon Reeves out there your National 40 ride all the way up from the East Moline side of things. He's going to get it done out there in the top spot. A couple aces out there, so this will seal the deal on the win. That's another guy out there, man. Love watching this guy ride. Sending that tabletop. Danger Deacon style. He gets the win out there. The State 2 with DJ Schultz with a 2. And Colton Frischauer down here from Hodag BMX. Thanks for coming out, Colton. Good to have you here. 10 Expert 39. Should have Brookeneer, a Bits, and T. More Iowa colors up here in this one. Dawson, a Bits in the house. Yeah, it's got to be factory full tilt colors out here. The Cookie Man, Mackay Brookeneer. Coming on through for the win. 13 bike. Levi Teagle take the 2, and Dawson, a Bits, taking the 3. 11 Expert 40 out there. Wick, Schirkenbach, Williams, Hertel. Oh, no. The Z-Man got a little sideways. He's going to try to get it back here down the third straightaway. Oh, here we go. Set it up. Williams trying to recover here to the final turn. Doing a little shopping. Williams going low. Williams trying to hold on to it. Oh, here we go. Across the line. Williams on the 60 bike gets it done for the win in 11 Expert. Wow. All the way from BMX Racing League gets the win. I think that's his first Expert win out here. Man, nice job. 12 Expert out there right now is the Z-Man, Brookeneer, out there with Williams and Dawson. Yeah, the World 6 out there, the Z-Man, Zayden Brookeneer, coming back this way. Yeah, he'll get the win out there. Looking like the Viper. Parker Williams will get a 2 out there in the 53 of Miles Dawson. Oh, yeah, here we go with 13 Expert. Nayland, Henderson, Stewart, Hernandez. It's got to be the 22 bike out front right now. It's got to be Nayland. Rocket Ray out there in the 2 spot. Hernandez doing a little shopping right there in the inside. On the 3, into the final turn we go. Here we go. Setting it up for that back straightaway. Nayland and Stewart. Cross the line we go into the stripe. Rocket Ray getting it done out there. Stewart on the 7 bike. Factory Mangler colors getting it done. Jamison Nelson, need you to registration, please. 14 Expert 43 out there, Bungie Gray, Takanaga. Jamison Nelson, need you in registration. Yeah, that's got to be Big So out there, the Gold Cup 2 in the top spot. Big So. Got it going on that back straightaway. Yeah, Fly Zone style. He'll get the win out there. Bungie's going to get a 2. 39 bike. A Gray will get a 3. Again, Jam Bam, Jamison Nelson, need to see you in registration, please. 15 Expert on the track right now, 44, Wettendorf, Dahl, Suter, Beard. Yeah, that's got to be the 10 bike out there, the Nag 10 bike, the Thrill, William Wettendorf on the top spot, got Beard out there in the 2, heading down that 3 straightaway, Beard trying to sneak in there to the top spot, but Wettendorf, Factory, Albie, Sindit, box colors coming on through. He'll get the win out there. Beard's going to get a 2, and the 2 bike, ooh, the 2 bike, Caleb Dahl got a 3 by an eyelash. 1720 Expert out there. Dahl, Takanaga, Manahano, Henderson. It's got to be Manahano out front right now, coming on that 2 straightaway in your 77 ride. Ooh, Henderson right there in the 2 spot. Headed downtown in that 3rd straightaway into turn 3. Manahano, Henderson. 1-2. Coming on that back straight. Here comes Henderson. Going wide. Henderson going to try to give it a run here. Cross the line. Henderson gets the win. Manahano with a 2 out there. Henderson got it at the stripe. Whoo! 26-35 Expert out there. 46 Hathcock, Fortner, Zimmerman, Scheider, Swinbank. It's got to be the Nag 18 out there. Fortner on the top spot. Hathcock out there in the 2. Coming down that 3rd straightaway. Yeah, Hathcock on the top side. Fortner out there trying to hold on to it. Let's see what's going on that back straightaway. Fortner going to bring it on through for the win. Hathcock with a 2. Swinbank for the 3. 46-50 Expert out there. 47 Street, Foster, Elder. Oh, Foster looking smooth down that 1st straightaway. Yeah, Foster coming down that 2 straightaway. Listen to Mac Daddy Matty chirping out there. Mac Daddy Matty got a good battle going on here with James Elder in your 98 ride. Right now it's all Foster. Keggles Bike Shop colors in the top spot. And it looks like he'll get it done out there for the Keggles crew on the win here. Mac Daddy Matty going to bring it on through for the 2. James Elder with a 3. Guys, last call for merch down there in the merch booth. Troy, Last call on the free cheese curds from Troy for anybody that buys a T-shirt. Again, I can't tell you where he's going to get them or when you're going to get them, but they'll happen. They'll happen down there. Troy, how many cheese curds you got going on down there? He'll make them happen, guys. It might take a couple weeks. You know, he's got to go. That's freshly curded down there. It's funny, you start talking about cheese curds, and boom, Paul McNally. Just like that. There he is. All right, teams, get those team sheets up here, pretty please. And, yeah, that was a great race day out there, guys. Thank you. I think this week is the 29th. This week is the June 3rd, guys. This Wednesday is registration day, free race out here at the Rock, guys. So this Wednesday, again, registration day, free race out here at the Rock this Wednesday. All right, I got twisted, I got fly zone, boosted kegels. Just waiting on the old Midwest militia. How you guys looking? All right, I got 29 points up here. I think that's all, 5 of them. All right, teams. Oh, listen up. We got the boosted sheet up here? Yeah. All right, third place, three-way tie, 29 points. Midwest Militia, Kegels Bike Shop, Boosted BMX. Second place, 31 points, Fly Zone. And on top, 32 points, Twisted Racing. Hey, guys, that'll do it. Again, before we let you go, just a reminder, Tuesday night is the first day of BMX Racing League. So you got some buddies looking to get into that, tell them to sign up tonight. RockfordBMX.com. BMX Racing League gets started out here Tuesday night at 6. Wednesday night, registration day. Racing out here Wednesday night. Sunday, we'll be back here for the double point.